Alright guys, this is the weekly solo player's guide or walkthrough to the Nightfall. This week, as you can see, is Taniks Perfected again. It's pretty decently easy, but at the same time, it can be relatively difficult with the rainbow burn going on. So let's go ahead and, before I get into that, go ahead and check out the description box below if you need a guide for the Warlock or the Hunter. As they will both be in the description box below, so go ahead and check those out if you need them. And subscribe, because we do this every single week. We also do Challenge of Elders, usually all three classes, maybe. That might be something I just do pick the best class to do it with, but we'll see. So for this week, I'm only doing the Hunter, so that link is also going to be in the description. And yeah, let's get right into this. Alright, modifiers are Arc Burn, Solar Burn, and Void Burn. Any of those elements do max damage. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. And Daybreak, the darkness grows stronger and so do you. Form a fire team of 3 or 1 if you're watching this video, more than likely. And Unleash, you are light with greatly increased ability recharge. This is the last time you're going to see it for about 4 weeks. So enjoy it and maybe even use it to get your ability kills in your Age of Triumph book. Alright, but anyways, the setup we've got going is, of course, Jala Supercell, because I hadn't done the raid yet. Devil's Dawn, Herod Quillam's Terminus. Pretty much, as long as these are both, as long as you have one of each, you can use pretty much whatever you want. Especially if you've done the raid and you have like a Word of Crota or Abyss Defiant, you can really mix and match. And then of course we got Armamentarium for double grenades. Cauterize, if you want to get your grenades back like instantly, you can run Smothering Flames, but you won't get that healing factor from Cauterize. If you're bad like me with throwing hammers, you want Flame Seeker. But Explosive Pyro works really great too, because enemies failed by your hammer explode, chaining fiery solar damage to others. As far as this goes, it's pretty much whatever you want. I like to use Thermal Vent. Sunstrike releases a solar explosion on hit. Kills create a sunspot that damages enemies inside. You want Forge Master, throw more hammers, and hammers cause bigger explosions. And then I was running the Thermite Grenade until the very last second. I switched over to Fusion Grenades. So that's pretty much whatever you want. Thermite Grenades are really great though for killing enemies, because it throws like a wave of grenade, like for 4 or 5 waves, and so you get to kill a lot of stuff with a single grenade. So that's up to you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the guide. Alright, so once you get here, so you spawn in actually, I just go ahead and bolt it. You don't want to double jump until you get about that rock, otherwise those are things that are going to hit you, and they're going to hit you very hard. And it's not the way you want to start off your Nightfall run with an instant death before you even get to the first encounter. But once you get here, just go ahead and start throwing grenades down there. Get rid of the wizards and the knights. But if you want to pop your super, it's probably a bit faster than trying to do it this way. But it's really up to you how you kill them, obviously. There we go. Alright, and so once you get to this next encounter, there's going to be a couple turrets that you want to shoot down. So go ahead and do that, and then just skip all of the ads. You don't need them for a gold completion. Bam. And don't double jump, because that will also bring attention. It'll bring the enemies will start paying you attention, as well as the turrets. So as soon as you get that first turret down, don't worry about the second one. As you can see, you can run straight past it. And then once you get here, go ahead and just take out the Siva clusters and take out that. There's a couple Vandals that you want to take out that are hiding behind Siva clusters. There's one that I just killed, and then there's one in the far back, so just make sure you get them. and then focus on these guys. Alright, and then once you kill all those guys, the guys will spawn in from there. Just go ahead and just spam that area right there with grenades, because then they can't even get out. And then it's just the quickest way to do it. It's a little cheesy, I know, but hey, whatever gets the job done fastest, right? So Taniks will spawn in. That's usually when I try to pop my super. As soon as he spawns in, and then try hitting as many hammers as possible. Grenades. Galahorn if you're not using the supercell. Hunger of Crota if you've done the raid and you got that would actually be pretty damn awesome. Hopefully I can get that. And then just throw your grenades at Taniks and be very careful. You don't want to, you pretty much don't want to leave this little doorway, this and then back. You don't want to go too far into the room, because as you can see, he does a butt ton of damage. So just stay back here, let your health regen, throw your grenades, snipe him, and then eventually he will run back into the teleporter.
How is that possible? Maybe Taniks was more machine than we thought. He's not alive. Perhaps he never was. Taniks' jamming field is still active. We'll await your light on the other side.
Alright, so once you get here, go ahead and shoot the Siva clusters. And then what I like to do is run right here, we'll start the encounter. Go ahead and throw both your grenades if you're using Armamentarian. And then just whittle down these guys. That way both angles are pretty much covered by a grenade. Unfortunately, if you don't throw it directly in the middle, you're going to miss a lot. So, but you know, you're Russian, so you're probably not. But you know, it still helps a lot. So go ahead and pop your super. You don't want to pop your super as often as possible, because Daybreak, it's like mayhem, but in PvP. So yeah. There we go, nicely done, nicely done. Go ahead and just whittle Taniks down again, take pot shots at him, throw your grenades, pop your super when you got it, and then just pretty much stay back. You don't want to be running up too far with or without ads in the room. Taniks also takes a little while to get down. But for whatever reason in this room, it takes forever. It seems like he never leaves. So just kind of take your time, feel the ads that are coming up to you, and then once Taniks is gone, he's going to spawn a bunch of dregs that'll come running up in your room. Just go ahead and grenade them too. And then yeah, just take care of these ads, and then we'll get into the next area. Alright, so once you get here, go ahead and head to this hallway. Just go ahead and start throwing grenades, because a bunch of enemies are going to come in there, including a shock cannon captain. Go ahead and grab that shock cannon as soon as you possibly can, because it will despawn after a couple seconds. and you want that thing to deal some damage to the tank. Now once the tank comes out, go ahead and start throwing grenades back over there, because there's going to be a solar cannon guy. If you kill him before you shot this one, go ahead and just jump up above the cover like you see me do here. Charge it, and then make your way to the next cannon before it can despawn. You definitely want to use that before it despawns, preferably on a different leg. You definitely want to try and hit the legs of the tank to do extra damage. And then just be very careful. You'll see I die here. Be very careful of getting cornered and surrounded by these, because exploder shanks, as you see, do arc damage. And then, of course, there is more and more coming. And then the two shot cannon guys down there. And here is where it comes. For some reason, my grenade didn't even touch it. That was annoying. But you will spawn back in with the tank spawning in, so be very careful. If you have a super, just go ahead and pop it like you see me do here, just to take out these guys. And then I use it to also kill these guys down here. Bam, 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 bam. And I should have already grabbed the cannon. I don't think it despawns before I can get to it. No, good. So, but definitely grab that cannon as soon as possible. And if that does happen, go ahead and pull out your sniper. Devil's Dawn does extra damage to Fallen, so you can really whittle down this tank. Now you'll see me throw a grenade. That's to ward off incoming adds that will come at you. As you can see, the tank is practically dead. If I had hit that one shot instead of missing it like I did, the tank would have already been dead. But watch out, there's going to be two more shot cannons, so be very careful with that. Go ahead and hit a leg, and it should be dead with this one. Yep. So go ahead and be very careful. Watch how I almost die. I would have been dead right there if they didn't despawn. I would have been so upset. But there are going to be, I think there's two or three shanks that spawn in, and then 3 drags. Yeah, 3 shanks, 3 drags. Go ahead and take them out. Not much of a threat at all. Go ahead, bam, bam, bam. And then wait until your grenades recharge, because you're going to want to throw them right where Taniks spawns in. Have your super ready. Bam, bam. Pop the super. And as you can see, I suck horribly with hammers. I never use a subclass. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Bam, bam. Bam. Alright. Now, once you get here, you can probably switch to Gallahorn, to be honest. I don't. But it's probably the smarter play. And also, this is about when you probably want to switch to fusion grenades. Well, no, not really. Wait until the last damage phase to do that. That way you still have a bunch of ad control. And it kind of keeps you safe. Keeps that health regen coming through. I did notice that they kind of rebuffed this one. It didn't get fully... to get the full buff. Be very careful when he spawns in. You're going to want to run all the way back here. But the health regen perk didn't get a full buff like some of the others did. But it does give a very decent amount of health back. So I'm very happy about that. So go ahead and hide back here. You don't want to run too far to the right, because then the ads will start running up to that stage on the what is now the far right. So go ahead and just take pot shots, and then make sure they see you running back to the to this little opening right here. But don't stay in it. Obviously, Taniks is shooting at you. But just go ahead and spam grenades in that doorway. Just be careful of the little stragglers up there. And for whatever reason, you can't shoot that through there. You used to be able to. I could have swore I've done that before. Like, that should have been gone. But just go ahead and run up around here. Just be very careful of Taniks. Bam, bam. That should be the last of them. And I know that one hit. I know you guys saw that one hit. That drove me insane. I was like, wait, what? But you want to go ahead and jump up on here. And you can eventually, you can kind of get him downstairs. And you can head glitch him. But so if he doesn't go down there, just go ahead and do what you see me doing right here. Throw your grenades. Throw your super. If you're using hammers. And as soon as he teleports, run back here. This, we'll call it the SEMA phase. There's going to be about 6, I believe, servitors. Let's go ahead, throw grenades. These things melt. That's why I love thermite grenades when it's solar burn. They just destroy stuff. Like, you can see it's just taking out ad after ad after ad. But go ahead and focus on the SEMA clusters. Keep throwing your grenades to keep the enemies in check. And then you're going to want to run up to that stage we were just talking about, which is now on the left. And then we're going to head glitch Taniks. So I'll go ahead and let that play out. Let you guys watch how I'm doing it. And then we'll get to the final phase. Alright, so as soon as he teleports, very important that you head back here as fast as freaking possible. Now, if you remember the first order that we were spamming grenades with, that's where some ads are going to spawn out again. They're going to be exploder shanks and those stealth vandals, so they're going to be invisible. So you're going to want to listen out for them. Most of the time they do run back down into the middle of the room, but every once in a while you'll get one that comes running at you. See, like right there, that was really lucky that that shank was as close to the vandals as it was. So just keep an eye out and an ear out for them, and then just focus on the turrets and the not the turrets, but the shanks that stay down in the middle of the room, and then get the clusters, and then yeah, go all out on Taniks. And that's about when you want to switch over to fusion grenades. It just makes it a little bit easier to get that damage. There we go. And then yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Rewards are coming up at the end. I will edit all of those in. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.
schedule.